use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 8 of Season 2 here in the Road to Glory series. I've been paying attention to the comments and you guys have been shouting at me for ages to untuck the new players' shirts. It's not something that springs to my mind as something that I would, want to change. I really don't care whether players' shirts are tucked or untucked, but you guys absolutely hate it when players have tucked in shirts. So I've gone through. I quote unquote ignored those comments for the first 2 or 3 months of the episode because I just thought, I don't care. Maybe if you guys see that I don't care, you'll, forget about it and not care either. Nope. You guys really want untucked shirts. So the shirts have been untucked. Also, more importantly, the feedback that you guys were giving with regards to youth scouts is that, that's the wrong tab, is that searching for attacker actually isn't going to get me strikers. I should look for technically gifted as well as the physically strong. We've got physically strong currently searching in the Netherlands and England. When Ewan McDonald gets back, I will, in fact he's probably going to be back before the first game of the episode, so I'll advance whilst we say it. I will send him out again for 3 months looking for, there you go, he's back. It took a day, good. We shall send him out looking for technically gifted youth players in Argentina, and hopefully then we should get some strikers and or centre forwards. Where are we? Technically gifted. Okay, so that's been done as well. Please stop shouting at me in the comments and accusing me of completely ignoring absolutely everything that you guys say. I read every single comment. Just because I don't act on every single comment doesn't mean that I hate the feedback that you're giving or I'm ignoring you. The whole kit thing I thought was genuinely just going to be something that you guys really weren't that bothered about because, well, it's just a kit. So it doesn't affect the way that the players play. But I've done it, so alright, we'll move on. Good. Moving forward, we have not that busy a month actually this month. Going to start training some different players moving forward from here as well. We have Bradford away, home against Shrewsbury, away against Blackburn, and then home against Fleetwood. So we will play... Oh, where are we? We'll play Bradford, we'll sim Shrewsbury, we'll play Blackburn, we'll sim Fleetwood, and then we'll have a squad report, and that'll be the last one we have before the end of the season for the usual season roundup. So since it's a quieter month, we'll use that opportunity to have a look at and see how at the squad and see how everyone's growing. We have had a youth scout report back here already from our Swedish guy in the Netherlands, but I don't want you. I don't want you either. I don't want you either. You have potential. We'll wait and see. Although the fact that you're 17, if he was 15 and 36 to 50 rated, I'd be more intrigued. We'll wait and see. And 65 to 87. He's 6'2", so he might be all right. We'll give it another month for him too. Crucially, someone did mention in the comment section, I apologise, I forget your name. You've said to me, don't loan out players that have an exciting prospect or potential to be special status. Because by loaning players like that out, on loan it... Okay, oh, I just completely brain-fired. I was like, on loan at Cambridge, I'm Cambridge. And then, no, I'm not, I'm Wimbledon. You said don't loan out players with an exciting prospect or potential to be special because by doing so it can potentially alter their overall growth potential. So bearing that in mind moving forward, I won't be loaning out any players that have showing great potential or an exciting prospect or potential to be special. So we'll have to wait and see. I can't remember whether any of these kids did have that. I mean, a number of them are already under 60 rated, so I wouldn't have been able to see that anyway. So moving forward though, I will use that as a kind of marker, and then if there's anyone there that I shouldn't send out on loan, then I won't. Also, you guys reckon that I should play people out of position at striker rather than Kwesi and Lyle Taylor. There's been a lot of call to change formation as well, but I don't want to change formation. I really want to stick with a 4-4-2. I'm quite happy with it. I'm comfortable with it with this squad. I don't want to mess things up right now with regards to our promotion push. including on that, or building on that point, I don't really want to, like, yes, I don't have to use Lyle and Kwesi. I could throw players like Bell up top that have like 64 finishing, but quite simply, I don't want to. I want to play my strikers at striker. I want to play my wingers out wide. I want to play my centre mids at centre mid. I don't want to play people out of position. It's just the way that I'm doing it. Just because another YouTuber runs their youth RTG a certain way doesn't mean I have to adhere to the same rules. This is why I'd like to run mine. It's why I have run mine for a year and a half in game, and it's the way I shall continue to run it. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we will have strikers in the club that are at my disposal, and I won't have to play players out of position anyway. Someone said I should try and sign this guy again, but now that I'm out of the transfer window. But again, it's saying the club have recently acquired the player, so they're not looking to negotiate his leave. I could try and loan him again. Someone said try and loan him for a full year, and I might be able to get him. I think now I'm out of the transfer window. They said like he was only rejecting it because it was a short-term loan. So a few people saying that if I applied to loan him for a year, then he'd actually accept. So I'll do that. Although I think now that I'm out of the transfer window, regardless of the fact that the loan window I believe in real life is longer than just January, if that's accepted, I won't get him till next season now anyway. But still, at least I'd get him in and I don't have to worry about it for next year. He can just join us. Right, we'll go and play Bradford, and then we'll sim the next game. Then we'll play Blackburn, we'll sim Fleetwood, and then we will dive in to a squad report and see how everyone's growing. I'm going to start Lugano ahead of Ruben Hara for this one, and I'm going to throw Rose in instead of Marion Ruiz as well, just to see how good Rose is. He's got decent physicals already, and his technicals I can start to train, which is something that I shall do moving forward. One of the players that I definitely wanted to start to train. I'm also going to put Schwartz on the bench in place of Jackson, and then take Jackson out for for McCall, the guy I wanted to put on the bench instead of him. I must have sent on loan because he's not there. So that's what we'll do for now, moving forward, and hopefully we can continue to get good results, push ourselves back into the top two, and stay there. Dimitrov into Walker, around the corner there to Kwesi. Kwesi inside to Lugano, decent touch. Cooper, use Lugano again. De Jong, Kwesi, right. De Jong, wide. Nice move, built up well. Unfortunately, the finish from the centre mid wasn't necessarily as good as it needed to be, or even close to as good as it needed to be. Here's Nicky Law, just about able to keep that in. It's very sunny at one end of the ground here, but only in my box. Other than that, the entire ground is cast in shadow, so hopefully there'll be nothing in the sunlight in the first half, and then in the second half, all of the goals will come at the sunny end of the pitch. Just have to make sure that we keep the ball out the back of the net in the first half. Here comes Nicky Law again. That's another good ball in, but Dimitrov brings that down, turns the man with his first touch. I'm actually going to sweep that to the right-hand side here, but unfortunately it's not the best of play passes. Law will get that inside to Jones. Driving forward, I'll stick a foot in. Nicely done by Rose. That's the first piece of football I've actually done, or first time I've actually physically done anything with him, and he stepped in nicely there. Kwesi's picked up a knock apparently, which is not the best of news, but Lyle Taylor will play this round the corner to Dave Walker, who's onside, but can't find the back of the net. Goal kick. Yang Yun Ho, across to Roman Vincelo. Jones. Going to drill it out wide here to Reeves. Inside to Jones again. Driving forward. Out to Reeves. Down the line, into the middle. Whoa! It's going to be a corner. Can Bradford get themselves in front in the opening 20 minutes? Nicky Law delivers. Who's underneath that? Rose, nicely won. Impressed immediately with young Rose coming into the starting lineup. Nicky Law turns, but Rose again steps in and does well. His physical stats really making the difference here. Been very impressed in 20 minutes with him. I won't get myself too carried away though. It is just one game, but still positive signs from the youngster. There's Reeves. Back to Vincelo. Walker coming across but can't get there. Yang. Out to Robinson. Down the line to Law. Step in, nicely done by Cooper. Across there to De Jong. To Kwesi. Out to Walker. Need runners, please. No. People start to make a run forward, and then I think, all right, I'll pass to you, and they stop running and turn back again. Oh, Lyle Taylor, I tried to squeeze that to Kwesi and couldn't quite get it there. Wright will get it to Kwesi, though. Gets there ahead of the defender. So many Bradford shirts back here, but Walker's in a bit of space. Lovely turn on the ball. There's Lyle Taylor. Spin. Maybe. Oh, God, I can't find a way past this Bradford backline. They're so difficult to break down. Nearly half time, and I've only really had that one chance through De Jong earlier on. Every time I get to the edge of their box, I just either run out of ideas or run out of options to pass to, and there's someone in such close proximity to me that I can't shoot because it just immediately get blocked. And they've gone 1-0 up the other end anyway, so not only do I need to score to win, I need to score to draw now as well. Oh, Bradford take the lead in what to this point has been a very poor game. We need better in the second half. Jones. Drill that wide here to Nicky Law. Nice block. Second ball comes in. Dimitrov wins the header. That's a shot and, well, was travelling. I'm not sure whether it was on target or not, but Bennett definitely felt the need to pluck it out of the air just in case. Jang. To Vansalo. To Jones. Nice tackle. Oh! Not far wide at all from Yun Ho. Nice tackle by the defender just there, but it drops free and he smacks out as hard as he possibly could. Really wasn't far away from a second. There's Vansalo. Lovely ball down the line to Jones. Sensi with him. Crosses early. We'll just get rid. Well, Taylor will help this around the corner looking for Bell. Taking Kwesi off because of that knock. He just wasn't playing very well at all, unfortunately. It was definitely affecting the way that he was performing in game. Vansalo reverses the ball back and Bennett makes the save at the near post, luckily for me. 20 minutes to go. Corner to come in from that far side. Even in this second half, I haven't really threatened. I've tried my best to improve my play, but I think this is just going to be one of those games that you have to write off as something you're just not going to get anything from. I will be surprised if we're able to pick up a draw from this. But no. Oh, if I can keep it to 1-0, then we do still stand a chance. Garnett. Taylor. Around the corner to Bell. Hold off the man that's with me. Nice little back heel there to Logano, who's in the box. Logano, terrible shot. That had shot power of about 4 behind that. Might as well have just picked it up, walked over and handed it to the goalkeeper. A terrible effort to try and score a goal. I've really been unimpressed with Logano to this point. He's this year's Scout Future Star, if I remember correctly. And he's been growing well without playing that much. But when he has played, he's not been even close to the level that Ruben Hara's been at. They're both, yeah, if I remember correctly, they're both my Scout Future Stars from seasons 1 and 2, Hara and Logano respectively. Hara has been very good, Logano not so much. I'm hoping that Schwartz, that 50 rated youngster that has the potential, don't you dare score a second now, that has the potential to get to the mid to late 80s, if not early 90s, will be able to push on now that he's in the first team squad. Maybe grow a little bit of his own accord. Maybe we'll train him a little bit too. And hopefully we can get him into the starting lineup sooner rather than later. Keep that in, please. Oh, you took your time to keep that in, didn't you, McCall? We'll cross it. Look for the man at the back post. Right with the header. It's on target, but it's not going to cause the keeper any problems. With a matter of seconds left in the game. Challenge. Challenge. Oh, challenge. How has Sensi not won that first header? Oh, he's just ball rolled that past me. Charlie White out wide here to McMahon, and it does look like it's going to be... Oh, accelerate, please, Cooper. A 1-0 defeat here against Bradford. Not what we needed, but, yep, not what we needed at all, a 1-0 defeat. But hopefully, in the other games in the month, we can show an improvement. I'm going to take Logano out of the starting line. I just wasn't creative enough in that whatsoever. I'll take Logano out of the starting lineup. Blackburn draw with Barnsley, which is good news for us. So at least we don't lose too much ground. Although Wigan have beaten Mansfield, so we will drop 3 points on them. Cambridge beat Luton, which is nice to see. On the subject of Cambridge, I had people in the comment section of the last episode. He's rejected the loan move anyway. 5 days, that's fine. I had people in the comment section of the last episode accusing me of genuinely throwing the game against Cambridge. No! Yes, I support Cambridge United in real life, No, I would not let them beat me on FIFA and risk my promotion push in this save. Why would I do that purposefully? I don't understand the mindset of some people. Anyway, moving forward, we'll simulate this game against Shrewsbury. We've got a monthly scouting update, which is good, from our new scout. 60 to 87, we'll see what happens with another month for him. 65 to 91. Do I really need another centre mid? I'll wait and see what his overall position is. 69 to 93, that bodes well. Or at least it's better than nothing. 57 to 90 to 79, sorry, I'll reject him. 64 to 88, I'll reject that too. 59 to 79. I mean, I'll see if he's a striker, because if he's a striker, regardless of his rating, I will throw him up top. But wait and see what happens with those guys. Of course, that scout is out looking for physically strong players. We shall simulate this game. I will, however... Oh no, Hara is in the starting lineup again. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll put Schwartz on the bench for Jackson. I will do that. I'm tempted to put Rose in to the starting lineup, but to be fair, Sensi and Ruiz have been very good at the back. Rose was very good in that game against Bradford. I just couldn't do anything at the other end of the pitch for some reason. And one thing I was going to do as well, actually, on your guys' recommendation that I forgot to do in the last episode, is have a look at the free agents again. Have a look at strikers. Now, of course, if they've not got a face like this, they are not a regen. Only regens have, or regens will have a regenerated face like that. Danny Chumacero, for example, is a regen. So there aren't any striker regens that I could go for. This guy's 62 rated, 71 short passing. The annoying thing is, I already have a lot of centre mids, but I'll add him to the shortlist. Let me know in the comment section. Do I sign this guy? Yes or no? Tom Main. I think I looked at him before. I've looked at him before. Do I sign him or not? And let perhaps one of my other young centre mids that aren't as highly rated go. I'll scout this guy as well, actually. Just out of curiosity. I've got so many centre mids that I really don't need any more, to be completely honest. But I'll throw the option to you guys. No. No. 6'4". Let me know about this guy as well, Nicholas Hagland. I get the feeling I've looked at him before as well. Why do I'm having flashbacks for some reason. No. And then the rest. Oh, you're a regen. No. No. Okay. Goalkeepers. I don't need goalkeepers. I've got 3 goalkeepers already. I don't need goalkeepers. Right. Moving forward. Moving on. Let's simulate this game against Shrewsbury then. I knew there was something I wanted to do free agent wise. Unfortunately, no strikers, which is so frustrating. I've had a few of you in the comment section as well say that you too struggle to find strikers to come up with regards your youth scouts. Dimitrov, the left back, scores in a simulated game again. Oh, they've equalised through Nahua. Can we go in front? Please, maybe? Go on. Oh, he's missed a pen. Ruben Hara misses from the spot. That's very much unlike him. How many times this season have we seen Dimitrov score and Hara score a penalty? I think almost half of my victories have come from that particular avenue, but unfortunately it's not going to work this time around. Right, let's stop training Hara and let's start training Schwartz. Basically, I think what I'm going to do is train those that are under 60 rated to get them to 60 rated so I can see what their potential status is. That way I can make a more definitive decision as to who to continue training and who to loan out and who to potentially sell. So what I will do is, I've got so many central midfielders, I really don't need any more. Yeah, I'm gonna train basically everybody that's under 60 to get them to 60, so that we can then move forward and make the right decision. So we've got any wingers that are under 50. Hughes is nearly at 60 rated, so let's train him. Actually, yeah, that's probably a good one to do. And to be fair, Morrison's probably good enough now at 68, isn't he? So let's start training. Centre backs. McLean. I'll start training McLean and try and get him up to 60 rated, so we can see what his potential is. And that might also help us with regards making the decision with the other centre-backs that I showed up through the free agents list as well. So if we can get... Because I've now got Rose as well. We've got Sensi, we've got Ruiz, and we've got McLean. The McLean's only 53. The other guy's already in their early 60s. So maybe they might be better to go for. We'll have to wait and see. Let's advance now, and we will play the next game, which is against Blackburn Rovers, who are, of course, 4th in the league, a point behind me, and if I lose this, I'll drop further down in the table. So, pretty important that I win, or at least avoid defeat.
Well read.
Lovely ball into Bennett. Oh, it's a good turn too. Nuttall, floating wide of the target. If I remember correctly, which normally I don't, last time we played Blackburn, I lost convincingly. Similarly with Wigan. And Barnsley we beat, but then lost to in the second game. But I might be off to a great start here if... Lyle Taylor can find the bottom corner! Yes! Self-confidence on the up. I felt terrible after losing against Bradford and not creating anything whatsoever. So to be 1-0 up after 5 minutes against Blackburn at least proves to myself I can actually do something today. Let's build on that. Let's go and get a second. This could be a very important game. Forward to De Jong. Play that through for Kwesi. Take it in his stride, Kwesi. He's done well. He's done that well too. Kwesi Appiah. Oh, it's going to squeeze past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. We're 2-0 up. The relief. I mean, I still could throw it away. We're only 10 minutes in. But the relief to at least have a 2-goal lead to throw away in the first place. Thought I'd overrun it slightly, to be honest. It's crucial not only that we keep up pressure with Wigan and Barnsley at the top, we don't let those underneath us in the table catch us up. And by extending the gap over Blackburn, it really, really, at this stage of the season, solidifies our chances of at least finishing in the playoffs this year. I'm pretty damned confident that we will anyway, even if we lost this game. But at the same time, any extra points to guarantee that earlier rather than later is better for my confidence moving forward to perhaps close the gap on the top two and get automatic promotion. I'd love to get automatic promotion, to be completely honest. I'd love to avoid the lottery of the playoffs because I hate to be in the playoffs and then lose in the playoffs and have to spend a third year in League One. If that is the case, then so be it. But if we can avoid that and finish inside the top two and go straight into the Championship, then that is very much what I would like to do in this second season. Bradley Dack gets past me there, and Sensi... Oh, get there, Cooper! Oh my God! Still 2-0 somehow. Nuttall round the corner there into Bennett. Back to Nuttall again. Still Blackburn come forward. Still they terrorise my back line. Still they haven't found a way through. I didn't even need to finish the sentence to jinx myself this time. I just thought it in my head and then the opposition scored. Half an hour in, it's 2-1. Don't you dare turn this around, Blackburn. Bennett down the line there to Caddis, to Bradley Dack. Across to Smallwood, Richie Smallwood. 2 goals in 7 minutes. And Blackburn are level. Great finish. My God, that's frustrating. Does find Kwesi. Space for Bell. He's in the box. And I have to turn back, look for support. Struggling to get a third. Really struggling to get a third. Ruben Hara will deliver. It's a decent ball in. Ruiz with a header that is so close to going into that bottom corner and restoring our lead again. Cooper down the line to right. All Taylor was meant for right, but Taylor took it, and Taylor will take it again. And into the box comes Taylor. Lyle Taylor. Oh, Bell just did. Oh, such a heavy touch. Thought for a minute he was going to score an own goal. Bell didn't read the rebound, unfortunately, and wasn't closing in. If he was, he might well have got there to tap into an empty net. That's the closest we've come to going in front again, other than Ruiz's header from the corner about 10 in-game minutes ago. Blackburn are continuing to come forward in this second half as well, although they haven't been as dangerous. Don't jinx yourself again, Ches. They haven't been as dangerous as they were for the majority of the first half. They've made a change. Bradley Dack will take this corner now for them. Peter Whittingham comes on for Corey Evans. It's a good delivery. Underneath it, though, is Marion Ruiz doing the business defensively and heading it away. 10 minutes to go. Caddis with the delivery. Up we go. Good catch by Bennett. Bold forward. Go on, Kwesi, get there. Go on, Kwesi. Oh, no! If he doesn't get sent off for that, I cannot believe that's not a second yellow. Stunned. Absolutely stunned. How on earth has he gotten away with that? Kwesi, back inside to De Jong. In the box to Lyle Taylor. Across here to Ewan Wright. And... oh, he's missed! No! Oh, God! What have I got to do to win this game? How have you missed the target? Oh, please. Up we go. Win that header. De Jong. Into Guerra. To Kwesi. No! Oh, man. I say no. I still probably wouldn't have scored. Had I been able to complete the attack anyway. I mean, at least it wasn't a complete turnaround, eh? After being 2-0 up after 11 minutes, missing that chance with Wright, the header with Ruiz, I should have won that game. Wigan beat Bury. Barnsley lost to Plymouth. Oh, would have been a great chance to close the gap. We are 7 points. 7 points away. 7 points away from the automatic promotion spots. Could have been 5 points. Oh, so annoying. Never mind. We'll take it on the chin. We'll move forward. And fingers crossed, we can get a victory in this game against Fleetwood. Please, boys. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. Just get a win. Dimitrov! In before Ruben Hara penalty. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Still 1-0 at half time? No, Dimitrov again! Oh, I'm going to have to start playing my left back at striker, aren't I? And they've had a man sent off in before Fleetwood come back. 10 minutes to go, still 2-0. Yes! 2-0 win. Dimitrov with a brace. The gap is 6 points. Barnsley drew, Wigan won. So it's pushed Wigan top of the league. And it's dropped Barnsley to second. We are 6 points away from the automatic promotion spots. Youth report on George Cooper. His physicals look really good. Other than his balance. Reactions isn't too important. And then technicals obviously can grow with time. Report on Fran Tarico. 69 short passing, 66 short passing, 65 rated. I'm going to remove that report. Is he growing at all? He's gone from 55 to 57, hasn't he? But other than that, he's not really growing that much. Come on, Andre Frank Badimo, grow a bit more, please. Tom Main, they're his stats. You guys can make the decision. Niklas Haglund, centre back, 6'4", and then Fran Tarico. I mean, I probably will sign Fran Tarico. I'll wait for your feedback, but he looks like a decent signing. I've got some like 50, 55 rated players that I can just move on or not use. I've got loads of players out on loan already. Like Scott, I could probably sell him now or move him on. Jackson, I want to train. I've got players like Campbell and Guerra and Lugano and Albrecht. God, there are too many players to make the decision. For me, I don't know what to do. Help me. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. I was going to do a squad report. Let's go and do that. I completely forgot. Right. Morrison is up 11 this season to 68 rated. Growing really well. Obviously, I've been training him. Bennett has continued his growth despite my stopping his training. Now 76 rated. Robinson up 3, out on loan at Cambridge. Strachan up 4, 53 rated now. Young, 58 rated at 50, up 4 now as well. Cooper up 4 to 68 as he continues to grow, although he's been in a bit of dodgy form. Oliver Rose up to 1 to 60, up 1 to 63, and we've already seen some growth from him and a good performance from him too, so that pleases me. Sensei's up 2 to 66. McLean is up 2 to 54 as we've been training him now. Ruiz is up 1 to 67. Bejarano is 67 rated. Yeah, I don't need any more centre-backs, really, do I? It's got to the point where I just don't need any more players, but I still feel the urge to try and sign better people. Alistair McCall and Mackenzie, both still 56 rated. McCall, the left back that isn't that good at all, and Mackenzie, the left back that isn't that good at all, but he's growing out on loan. Clark is up 3, out on loan at Exeter. Dimitrov, 70 rated, up 2 now, continuing to grow. My free agent from last season. Ruben Hara up 6 this season to 69. Obviously heavily trained. Samuel de Jong up 1 to 71. Stoyanov, no growth from him. Yeah, I think Stoyanov's going to leave us. Peterson up 2 from him. Oh, Stoyanov was decent though back last season, but he's just not growing. Jackson up 1 to 59. He's better than Stoyanov already. Scott up 2 to 54. Duncan Scott. McCall up up 3 to 60. Status now on loan at Grimsby Town. Okay, fine. Gordon Taylor up 5 to 62. His status is loan listed. Hang on, let me take him off the loan list. Status showing great potential. So not the best, but equally not the worst. 5-star skills, though, of course, on him. Neumann, +4 this season. Good to see him growing up to 65 rated now. He's actually growing quite quickly indeed. Has the potential to be special, which is late 80s. He was 61 rated last time I remember seeing his rating, and he's up already to 65. I may well start playing him on the left-hand side ahead of Walker. Ewan Wright up 3 to 65. He doesn't have any sort of potential status. Maybe I should start playing Newman ahead of Wright. Let's have a look. Physically, he's only got 60 sprint speed, Newman. That's a pain in the arse. Technically, I don't know. Schwartz up 2 to 52. Obviously, we started to train him now after calling him up. Daniel Logano up 7 to 69. Although, rather disappointing in game to this point. But maybe I'll click with him as he continues to grow. Dave Walker. I want his physicals to grow, and they're just not to this point. He's showing great potential. So he's going to be good, but he's not going to be world class. I don't know. Guerra, showing great potential. He's been alright when he's come off the bench, Guerra, but I just don't know still. Daniel Albrecht. I don't know what to do with him. I really don't know what to do with him. Riley Campbell, 65 rated, up 1, not growing that much. Loan listed. Showing great potential. Don't know. Murray is up 4 out on loan at Yeovil. That's good news. Growing across the board. We have Hughes up 5 this year. Marcus Hughes. Growing really well. One of my fastest regens yet. 82 acceleration, 77 sprint speed. What is he? Loan listed. Showing great potential. Will Bell showing great potential. Up 6 to 68 rated. Well, he continues to grow as well, doesn't he? Bloody hell. I might go back to starting Bell. The only thing is, I've had better luck with Wright on the right-hand side, but Bell is getting to the point now where at 68 rated, I can't really deny him that first team spot, can I? Aidan McCall up 5 to 64. He's growing well too. Some positions, I have a number of players that aren't good enough. Other positions, I have too many players that are good enough. Joe Pigott, Shithouse, Kwesi Appiah and Lyle Taylor, still my 2 strikers. 14 and 10 assists, 14 and 15 assists for the 2 of them. Although a number of Lyle Taylor's goals actually came in pre-season. He's actually only got 8 in the league compared to Kwesi's 14. Though he does have 12 assists, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Oh, busy month actually, I think. March, yes, very busy month. April, busy-ish. May, just the 2 games. So we're not far away from the end of the season. We do have Wigan yet to play. We've played Barnsley twice already. I know that much. I don't know whether I'll close the gap. That game against Wigan might be extremely important. Right, that will be the end of the episode. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. I'll see you next time.